Good morning, guys. Johnny Lyarsha, Power Up 365. It is Monday morning, and it is the fourth week of 2018. Monday is the greatest day of the week. Without a Monday, you don't get to a Sunday. Without a Monday, you don't get started. Without a Monday, the dream that you want, the dream that you're going after will never start, right? So that's why I love Mondays. Monday is the greatest day of the week. So guys, the first thing on a Monday, you got to be clear and you got to power up. Let's power up a bit now, right? You got to power up your life. You got to power up the day. You got to get into the day. It is Monday, fourth week of 2018. If you want to give this a chance, you've got to get up. You've got to be going and you've got to be clear on what's happening. So I just want you guys to understand that whatever goal you're going after and whatever challenge you're facing, you got to buy the ticket. You got to buy the ticket. What do I mean by that? You got to buy the ticket. If you don't have the ticket to get into the game, you can't win the game. So you could be sitting on the sideline because of the challenge, because of the difficulties, because of what you got to go through in order to get to the other side. But sitting on the sideline is never ever going to get you closer to the dream, to the life, what you want. That's why embrace a Monday, get up. I do this every single Monday to power up the week, power up your life. Okay, so let's get clear. You got to have the ticket. If you're holding back on something, maybe you got to stop that, because you're never going to win if you don't buy the ticket. So get in the game and start fighting the game. So many people are depressed, not because they don't have money, it's because they don't have a game to play. They don't wake up to something to play today, to play the game of life, to play the game of business, to get a purpose, to get a vision, to get going to something. So you got to buy the ticket. Don't be scared of having the ticket to play the game of life. The alternative, guys, not getting into the game, not getting up, not going to work because of because whatever that thing is that you focus on, because of what they're going to say. Maybe I get fired, maybe I don't make it, maybe this, maybe that, maybe that. But the one thing for certain, if you don't get into the game, there are more certainties of things that will happen if you don't get into the game. And you want to play it safe. Now, I want to just ask you, if you play it safe, does it get you where you want to get to? Does it get you where you want to get to? And if it doesn't, if it's not the life that you want, if it's not a way to achieve the dreams that you want, then you know the answer. You know the answer to that, and you got to get up, get going, and go take back control by getting in the game. The person with a ticket, the person who's playing the game, the person who's in it has got a chance to win. The person who's sitting on the sidelines waiting for something to happen, he lives in a fantasy world, because nothing can happen if you don't have the ticket. Nothing good can happen if you're not in the game. That's why give yourself the chance by getting in the game. And there's a lot of things that you can educate yourself to understand how to enter the game. Whatever that game is, if that is accounting, architecture, business, civil engineer, whatever it is, there are certain things that you can study. There are mentors out there that you can go and get help with and get advice with, so that by entering the game, you give yourself a better chance. I'm not saying go enter the game by being blind about it, but you've got to enter the game and by educating yourself. But this thing that knowledge is power is a bullshit thing. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. Knowledge that action is taken upon, that is power. Because you've got the knowledge, you've informed yourself, you're taking action by getting into the game, get going. And when you're in the game, then you start debriefing, you start learning, you start growing because you're in the game. So guys, have a great one this week. Enjoy it. It's 2018. This is week 4. Go out there and have a great one. Cheers. Johnny Lyarsha, and I will see you guys at the top.